Mike the Gambling Guy here. Have you ever thought, man, I'd love to be financially free? How long is that going to take? Well, how about 31 days? So I have my May Bankroll Challenge. It doesn't matter what month you watch this, you take advantage of this. It's really an armchair challenge. Now wait, it's not that Game of Thrones armchair. That thing is way too tough. And it really wouldn't work for this example. What I need here is just a nice, normal, comfortable-ish armchair, right? The important thing here is that it has four legs. That's really is. So this is really so you can have financial freedom, again, in 31 days, more or less. So the starting bankroll for this challenge is $640. And you might be going, whoa, I don't have $640, Mike. What do I do? Well, do you have $128? You could start with $128, or you could start with $256. If you start with $128, then your unit size is only $1. Okay, that's really all that's driving this. If you go, well, I've got more money, Mike, I can start with a higher bankroll. Well, then you've really cut your time down because now you're looking at quite a bit less than a month. But the key here of why it's $640 is because we have four legs, right? An armchair has four legs. And our four legs are $160 a leg. You might be going, that's kind of expensive for my legs, Mike. But that's because they're $5 units. So what happens is if you lose your betting sequence, you've lost $160. One leg of your chair is gone, right? You've got three legs left. How long does it take to rebuild that leg of that chair? Well, in every step of my challenge, it takes 3 days. So if you lose a leg, not like literally lose a leg, but if you lose one of your bankroll legs, it'll take you 3 days to build that back up. That's why I said it's 31 days more or less, depending on how often you lose a leg, right? But when you're going to start watching me actually gambling online with real money, doing this challenge right there with you, it's going to be very clear what's the betting selection, what am I choosing, but you could literally follow this on any way that you bet, right? You could turn this into roulette. You can do it in any game that you like to play on, as long as you can consistently win using my betting progression. So our betting sequence or betting progression is 1 unit, 2 units, 3 units, right? So if I lost the first one, I've got to go to number 2. I'm going to bet 2 units. If I lose that one, I'm going to go to 3 units. If I lose that, I'm going to 5 units. Now this is not martingale because martingale would be 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, right? Just like that. So, and this also isn't d'Alembert because d'Alembert would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? And just keep kind of going that way. So this would almost be a little bit of a change to the d'Alembert, but we're limiting it to 6 units, right? Our chair legs are only so high, and that's all we're going to have. And the reason that is because I want to be able to get my chair leg rebuilt back within 3 days. You're like, what? Also think about this. As your betting units increase, so let's say you're doing a $25 bet right now, and you're now betting 8 units, $200. Do you have the stomach to bet a $200 bet? Okay, so that should also be a judgment call. You also have to have the stomach to place the bet when the bet needs to be placed, because you're going to go, okay, this is what I should be betting, and this is where I should be betting it, and you're going to watch and go, yeah, I would have won that, and then you're going to go to the next one, and guess what? You didn't win that next one because you should have won in the last one. And then don't even think about getting nervous about the 8. What's 13? So 13 units at $25 is what? $325, right? 13 units, $325. Well, if you trouble at 200, are you going to be able to pull the trigger at $325? Right? So if you think about that and go, well, maybe I'm just not good with the 13 units. If you bet the 8 units and you lose that, that's fine. Now it's only going to take 2 days to replace your bets because now you're down 19 units. Our goal is typically about 12 units a day is what I'm just going to call it. 12 units a day is our goal for the entire day. It's crazy how quickly we can actually hit our 12 unit goal. Doesn't even take a whole lot of work to hit 12 units. or it shouldn't take a lot of work to hit 12 units. So let's get more into what this whole challenge looks like and how we progress and step up until we achieve financial freedom. So here it is. We're starting off with a $5 unit size. And as I said, my leg size is $160. My chair bankroll, $640. So if I lose one leg, that represented $160. Good thing you still got 3 legs left, right? So if something bad happens, unfortunately twice, okay, well, at least you've got 2 legs left. And maybe you were even up into a higher leg size. You can always drop back down as well, right? If you're going, well, I was at a $20 unit and I lost 2 legs. Well, now I've got $1,280 left. So why don't I just go back down to a $10 unit size? So at least that way I've got 4 legs that I can stand on. Look, it's not going to take much time because as we go across, we've got our $5 bet size. We've got our leg size of $160, a chair, bankroll. Our daily goal initially is $65 a day. It's 13 units. That rounds it right up to 10 days. So it's going to take 10 days to get to the next bet size or double our money. So if you're starting at $1, it's going to take you quite a bit longer starting at $1 because you've got to double it 2.5 times, right? So you've got to get to 1 to 2, from 2 to 4, and then you've got to get to 4 up to 5 in order to get there. So it's going to take you almost another month. But then this would be a 2-month challenge, and that's certainly not what I'm going for. If we can get you here, we'll get you there. So maybe you're starting off with $2,000 and go, well, fantastic, I can start at a $15 unit size. So my daily goal is 11 units or $160 for the day. I need to do that for 4 days. Only 4 days. 4 days, now I'm going up to a $20 bet. Again, I'm at 11 units. I said it's always about 12 units. The only time it actually ends up being 12 units is at the very end. So, if you get down to that $50 bet, your leg size is $1,600. You've got a chair bankroll of $6,400. You are now making $600 a day, or $18,000 a month. Let that sink in. $18,000 a month. That's fantastic. That'll certainly change your life. And you might be going, Mike, at $25 bets, I'm really comfortable with that. There's nothing wrong with making $300 a day, 12 units a day, right? That's $9,000 extra a month. Do the math. I mean, whatever's going to work for you, just don't get greedy. Just stick to the guidelines to where you're only going, okay, I've got my 11, 12, or 13 units, whatever I need. And you can see there's literally 31 days to go from a $5 starting bankroll at $640 to get to the $6,400 to where now I'm just cashing in $600 a day. So I get that $600. I can cash that right in. Or I can go, okay, well, if my leg size is $1,600, so instead of cashing out, maybe I'm just going to keep that $50 bet, and I'm just going to get another $1,600 in there. So now I've got 5 legs. It's really hard to fall off an armchair that's got 5 legs. It looks a little funny, but it's certainly much more secure, right? So once you've got your 5 legs, now you can start taking your $600 daily withdrawal, a daily withdrawal of $600, or whatever unit size fits your personality. Because remember, this has to fit your personality. I can make $50 bets. I'm not afraid to make $50 bets, and I should probably make a video on how I got there without being afraid to make a $50 bet size or anything that relates up to that. So if I had to do 13 units at a $50 bet size, well, that's what, $650. I have the ability to place a $650 bet. Sometimes it's just not good because you don't really want to get there. But if you're making a $650 bet, that might be the decision to go, today's just not working. How about I not make that bet and I'm just going to rebuild this leg in 2 days. I like that strategy as well. So I want you to stay tuned because we're actually going to start doing a lot more videos that are going to be coming out where hopefully I'm also going to be doing some live streams while I'm playing. Figure I might as well, as I'm out here collecting my units for the day, and we're growing this through the month of May. So welcome aboard. Hopefully you're able to play right along with me. And if you found this later on YouTube, hey, may the 4th be with you, right? Or may the force be with you, however you want to say it. But pick your month and take your life back. Get your financial freedom, because that is really what this is all about. It's really a chance for you to be financially free, to be debt free, and to eventually be wealthy. And you can start this for as little as a $640 investment that has 4 legs to it. I mean, that's what I'm excited about. It's got 4 legs to it. Feel free to reach out to me at MikeTheGamblingGuy@gmail.com. Also, if you like this challenge or my content, please give that a thumbs up. It really means a lot. And please smash that subscribe button. Really trying to grow this channel to spread the word. But hey, thanks for being here. Mike the Gambling Guy. I'm out.